Let's go back in history to the day when the Muslim army faced the Iranians in Madian. The Iranians were well equipped. The major problem for the Muslims was that the river Dajla lay between them and the Iranian army. The Iranians had deployed their army along the bank in a defensive position. To protect themselves, they had destroyed all the bridges on the river. To have things to their advantage, it was important that Muslims made the first move. General Sa'd radiallahu anhu was in a dilemma. How should they cross the river? Even if they crossed, they would be attacked before they reached the bank. He took his smart thinking into play. He ordered one segment under the command of Asim radiallahu anhu to cross the river. He ordered the other segment to cross it from another place. This would keep the enemy busy. Then, with full faith in the Almighty, he stepped forward into the river with his group behind him. They stepped into the deep waters of Dajla as if walking on dry land and chatting away. They didn't lose anything in those waters. A cup fell from one soldier, but it came back floating to him in another wave. Seeing the sight, the Iranians were frightened and fled in fear. Their general, however, did not. But they stood no chance. The honorable city of Madian was restored to its previous prestige and honor once it was regained. Sa'd radiallahu anhu was a man of great honor and respect. One day, when the Prophet was sitting with his companions, he said, "We are soon going to be joined by a person promised paradise. Who would it be?" Soon, Sa'd radiallahu anhu entered into the gathering. Everyone envied this person. This was the man whose prayers were answered, pure of tongue, pure of heart and soul, and a great warrior. At Badr, at Uhud, and at several other battles, he had proven his bravery and heroism. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "Sa'd, shoot your arrows. May my father and mother be sacrificed for you."